All right, good morning. Today we're going to talk about figurative language. We're going to learn about figurative language today in hopes that you'll eventually be able to apply your own figurative language in your own writing. So in your assignment, you're going to create a document of the descriptive writing notes, and you're going to fill in those notes on the computer, or if you want to print them out and print them out and write on them and glue them into your journal, that's fine too. But you're going to write these notes down somewhere. All right, so figurative language. So figurative language uses words in new or different ways to express an idea. Some types of figurative language are alliteration, similes, metaphors, and personification. So figurative language is kind of it's more beautiful, to be honest, than non-figurative language, which is kind of dry. So figurative language, the stars danced in the sky, or my fingers are ice cubes. The sun smiled. Non-figurative language some examples are, I saw a shooting star in the sky. My fingers are cold. The sun is bright today. See, not as expressive. There's not really anything to compare it to. Some reasons that an author uses figurative language to emphasize a point, to make abstract concepts easier to understand. Now, abstract concepts are things like hope and love. They're things that you can't touch. Something that's concrete is like a desk or a phone that you can touch, but those abstract concepts are, you can't touch them. An author uses figurative language to help set the mood and to create imagery using the five senses. So the first one that we're going to talk about today is alliteration, and alliteration is super fun. I enjoy alliteration. So alliteration is the repetition of similar initial consonant sounds in order to create a musical or rhythmic effect to emphasize keywords or to imitate sounds. Reminder, consonants are letters that are not vowels, A, E, I, O, or U. So here are some examples. We've got Jack and Jill. You see the J's repeated. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, you have that repetition of those S sounds. Bubbly Brittany. Let's see. You can find alliteration a lot of places. Manic Monday, Terrific Tuesday, Wacky Wednesday. Those are all examples of alliteration. All right, similes. Similes are a figure of speech, involving the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different kind. It is used to make a description more emphatic or vivid. So pro tip, a simile will use the words like or as to compare. So some examples. He was as brave as a lion. Okay, we associate lions with bravery, and so this person is as brave as a lion. She was sly like a fox. Okay, that's another characteristic of a fox. They're sly. So this person, she was sly, similar to that of a fox. Okay, metaphors. Metaphors are a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or action to which it is not literally applicable. Okay, what does that mean? Metaphors compare two things without using the words like or as. So here are some examples. My brother was boiling mad. Okay, was the brother actually boiling like a pot of water? No, but you could clearly see that this little baby is not too happy. All right, her voice is music to his ears. Is her voice really music? No, but to his ears, it sounds like music. All right, so then interpreting metaphors is something that we're going to also work towards. So, interpreting metaphors. Identify the two things being compared, and then examine how those things are related. And then you're going to determine the meaning of the comparison. Okay, so life is a roller coaster. Okay, is life really a big metal or wooden structure where you sit in a car and ride? No. Life and roller coasters both have ups and downs, good things and bad things that happen. They're thrilling, but they can also be very scary at times, which is ultimately very, very fun. All the world's a stage. Okay, is the world really a wooden stage with curtains? No. Okay, and all the men and women merely players? They have their exits and their entrances. Okay, the two things being compared, the world and a stage. How are those things related? And then determine the meaning of the comparison. Personification. What is it? Personification is the attribution of a personal nature or human characteristics, feelings, actions, etc., to something that is non-human or the representation of an abstract, there's that word again, quality in human form. So, some examples. Actions. The rain whispered to the flowers. The car happily squealed away. The tree had firmly planted feet. Okay? Rain does not whisper. Cars cannot be happy, and trees don't have feet. So here are some other examples. The lightning danced across the sky. Does lightning have 2 feet and can do a tango? No. But the way that it moves across the sky looks like dancing. The camera loves her. Is that camera capable of actually loving the person behind it? No. But that might mean that the person is photogenic. So interpreting personification. To interpret personification, identify who or what the poem is about. Look at the title for a clue, find the human qualities in the poem, and then figure out what that personification means. All right, that is the end. If you need to, please go back. You have access to this PowerPoint in your assignment, so you can go back, take it slow, rewatch this video, pause when you need to, but either way, those notes need to be filled out.